I'm Eric, and I'm here with Rebekka Johnson. Hello, Rebekka. Thanks for joining me
Hi,
today.
thanks for having me. I'm so excited. I love your backdrop.
Oh yeah, it's a bite-sized backdrop, but
I know. I
I
guess
like
I
it.
should have done that. I just have my office backdrop, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, so on this bite-sized Halloween, you and Kate Nash did one called Bad Rabbit. I guess my first question, because I'm doing a bunch of these, but you're the first one, so I'll ask you: was it the short that started and then added into the bite-sized Halloween, or did they approach you and say, "Hey, do a short. Here's the parameters, and go"?
Yeah, it's more the second. They were like, "Hey, do a short. Um, here's the parameters. Go." They're very aggressive. No, they Kate and I made a horror short that premiered at South by Southwest this year called Wild Bitch, and they saw it and they approached us and they asked if we would like to pitch them a couple of ideas, and we were absolutely delighted because Kate and I both were huge fans of the series before, so it was like the most exciting email to get. And yeah, they asked us to pitch a few ideas and we kicked around some ideas that we sort of had previously, and they selected Bad Rabbit, and then we went into full production and got to make it, so it was incredible. And then now the fact that it's on Hulu, I'm like, oh my god, everyone's watching it. People from high school are watching it. They're seeing how crazy I am. They already knew.
So what got you into directing? Because I saw that both you and Kate are in Glow, which I was a huge fan of, and sad to see it go. But that's Netflix for you, I guess. You get into something and they're like, done, out of here.
Yeah, they're like, see you later.
But I saw that you've done the other short that you mentioned with Kate Nash, and you've done a bunch more. And maybe we'll talk about this later. But it looks like you got a feature film coming out, and maybe I'll step aside and let you talk about that one.
Nice, thank you. Nice segue. Yeah, I started doing comedy. I was an improviser and sketch comedian, and so I started doing comedy. And when you're doing improv, you're sort of doing everything. You're writing and directing and editing and acting and all at once on stage. And so then I sort of translated that into the real world, and I was doing all, like, writing, acting, directing, and producing sort of as my four jobs that sort of came together for a long time. And Glow was an incredible opportunity because I got to meet Kate and so many people and work on an incredible TV show. But that was sort of like a long job. And when that ended, I sort of went back to what I was doing before and started writing and developing things and directing again. And so it was fun. Kate and I collaborating, writing together, getting to direct together was really exciting because we have a similar sensibility and we sort of share a sense of tone and a sense of humor. And she's directed a bunch of her own music videos and a couple of other people's music videos. So it was a fun thing to sort of bring us together on this horror in this horror genre, because I've directed a lot of comedy, she directed a lot of music, but she's a huge horror fan. So it was a cool way to sort of come together and take the reins of our career and just be able to, like, really lead this project. It was exciting.
How do the two of you split? Okay, splitting writing, I can kind of see that, but how do the two of you split directing duties? Just like,
So
and you're both on screen pretty much the
yeah.
whole time. So how does that work?
So we sort of collaborated on every element. We created mood boards. We used Shot Deck and Pinterest, and just created mood boards for, like, what we wanted. And actually, like, we just are fans of a lot of the same stuff in terms of tonally. So Kate would send me off to watch certain horror films to get inspired, because I always am so scared, and so she's watched all of them. So she'd be like, okay, watch this one, or she'd show me clips from certain ones that she wanted to reference. Or with comedies, I'll be like, okay, watch this, like, let's look at this, let's talk, and talking about Drop Dead Fred or Beetlejuice or like other things that we're inspired by. So we collaborated on everything, we planned it all out. We also worked with our incredible DP Kelsey Telton to shot list together. We talked through every single thing. And then our producer, Lauren Bancroft, also, I've worked with her for many years. So us being on screen, we sort of had Kelsey's eyes or Lauren's eyes, sort of making sure that we were getting what we wanted, because we had kind of communicated that ahead of time. And then we'd watch playback on like certain things. And it's not even as much as we don't really like split things up. We just do it everything together, because we really value each other's opinion and trust each other. And we're sort of better together when it comes to our projects. And so yeah, the main thing that we sort of split is like when she goes off and does the music, I might give her some sense of tone or emotion, but she really goes off and does it. And then I give a little bit of notes. But in terms of the actual practical directing, it's all collaborative. And with writing, we sort of go back and forth. And then usually I'll write up an outline and then she edits it. And then I'll write up the first draft. And then we go back and forth with that. So we just have a really collaborative way of working. And one person, if she's working a lot, I'll take on extra energy for the project, or if I'm working a lot, she'll take on extra energy for the project. So we just collaborate really well.
Awesome. Also, you and Kate obviously have a great chemistry in this very strange short that you presented to us. But Melinda Decay, her character is just insufferable in this. I'm assuming she's not like that in real life. Where did you find this gem at?
Oh my God, we're so lucky to have Melinda, because we write this character of Mother, and then you're like, who's gonna play? Like, we don't know someone who could play that. And so I brought on my friend Chrissy Fiorelli Ellington to cast it, and she's an amazing casting director. And she sent 20 women. Like, she sent us their headshots and actually an audition for another movie she was casting, where it was like kind of a nasty older lady. And so I watched all those auditions, and I picked sort of like 5 of them, sent them to Kate. Kate was like, it's Melinda. And I was like, I agree. And we reached out to her, and she accepted. We were so lucky. She was so excited, because it's not often you get to sort of be the lead of a film, and she was incredible. Like, she wrote an essay about her character, like character bio. She like came so prepared, asked us a million questions about, she's like, what do you think happened between me and Elspeth's dad? And like, I was like, I hadn't thought about that. Like, she asked like so many character bio questions, but it really informed who she was. She became a real person and not just like some sort of evil witch. So she's an amazing actress, and yeah, super sweet. And I was kind of like, oh my God, she's saying all our crazy things, but it was perfect. Exactly what we pictured.
Have you got a chance to watch any of the other shorts that's on the Bite Size Halloween yet?
I haven't watched them yet, but I'm going to have like a binge tonight and like try to get through them all.
I'm kind of doing the same thing, preparing for these. This was a really great short, and I look forward to seeing more from you. Specifically, I guess Step Aside, when is there any release date for that, or when can we expect to see that?
I don't know when it'll be released. It's a dance comedy, kind of like Dance Moms meets Best in Show, starring Arden Marine. It's hilarious. And I was so lucky to be able to not only write, but direct this feature this summer. And Kate and I are hoping to either turn this into a feature and make more horror and comedy features. So I just want to make all people laugh and scared for the rest of my life. So hopefully I'll get to do that on film and not in real life.
Wow. I wasn't even thinking of Bad Rabbit as a feature, but now you say that, you put that in my brain. Now that has to happen.
Picture it.
Oh, I picture it in all my nightmares, but it'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for coming on, and hopefully when Step Aside comes out, I'll be able to talk to you again, and I can't wait to see that. And congratulations on an awesome short. Congratulations on Glow, short-lived as that was, and yeah, doing good work, and I'm a fan.
Thank you.